Welcome to Wine Down with Lou and Happy New Year. Cheers. Drink real quick. You know, some of us were hit really hard last year and had to set new goals and make new adjustments for the shutdown. You know, some people thrived last year, and some people were hit hard by losing loved ones, losing jobs, losing businesses. So many businesses suffered. And I guess 2021 is looking very much like 2020. But, just like a new day, and we wake up and we start over again, we have this new year, and we're going to do as much as we can to stay safe and sane, because we have no idea what's going to happen this year. And but we can try to still work towards living or enjoying a year of love, hope, peace, and joy. One gift that did come from the shutdown was I got to stay home and work. I'm not going to get into the whole list of the pros and cons, but one of the good things, or some of the good things, is that I got to use my clean toilet, and I got to stay out of office politics, and I got to avoid listening and joining in on the office talking about politics. Cheers to that. I got a chance to spend time with my kids, and I learned how to stay present while chaos surrounds me. I'm learning the balance between time is of the essence and it can wait. I can spend all day working on a never-ending list of to-dos. We know, being in the house, there's so many things you can do on top of working and top of taking care of your kids. It's so much to do in a day. But, to take little moments to sit on the floor with your kids and just play with them and ignore the fact that there's toys surrounding me, or go outside and take walks during the breaks. It is so key, just to, be out there with the sun all over my body. I know, I'm a little crazy. Anyways, but I am looking forward to 2021. I'm going to continue to stay present for myself, my children, and I'm ready for anything that comes my way in 2021. I don't set resolutions, but I do set goals for myself on my birthday each year. I look at my birthday as a chance to reflect on my accomplishments of the previous year. And there were birthdays that I was trying hard not to celebrate because I didn't feel I was at the place. Like, I'm a planner, and I have this idea of what I'm going to be doing at a certain age. And I felt that certain birthdays that I didn't have anything to celebrate. But I have learned that the biggest gifts are life and love. And be thankful that you're alive, that you woke up and you're able to celebrate your birthday. And there's people that want to celebrate that life. I will say that my birthday in 2019, I was on a natural high. I celebrated my birthday as with a baby shower for my second baby boy. I was married, and my relationship was great. I mean, it was just everything I dreamed of, to be honest. And the goals that I set on that birthday was to make my exit plan of the workplace, since Gary was more mature than I am. He was retiring, and I was going to retire with him. And we were going to move to Atlanta. So I had to figure out how I was going to make income from home. So my goal was to figure out how I can work from home. But when I look back at my 2020 birthday, a lot has happened in that one year. I started off married and welcoming a baby boy, to now widow with two baby boys to take care of by myself. Um, I tried to use COVID shutdown as an excuse to hide, but I had friends that really took the time to send me things and show up and surprise me. And my living room and dining area looked like a florist shop, but I didn't complain. It was beautiful. It smelled beautiful. And I was very thankful that people really thought of me and sent me so many gifts, wine, and liquor, tequila. It was such a very nice birthday because especially when you go through something, everyone starts off saying, "Oh, I'll be there for you." And then, as time passes by, you see the people that stick around and continue to help you and make an impact in your life. Even though working from home is temporary, I did accomplish working from home. I was able to work from home, so I did complete a goal. It has its pros and cons for sure, but that's for another video. I also published an ebook in March. I know some people thought I was crazy because after he passed, I went into like list mode. Like I had a list, I had it categorized from personal, vehicles, home, Gary's items that I had to take care of for him. I was organized and just knocking everything out. And then in the midst of that, I was kind of journaling how I overcame or how I was overcoming temporary and permanent loss. And I wanted to share that with other people that may suffer a loss. And eventually, while I was writing, I actually became so enthusiastic about estate planning. And I did complete an ebook about estate planning. And I really explored my views on finances, estate planning, financial planning, generational wealth, protection of myself. Since I am a single mother of two babies, it's called Protect You and Your Family Tree. Tell your family you love them with an estate plan. And I will put a link in the description of this video. So if anyone is interested in learning more about securing a peace of mind, and just to make sure that you have things in order in case you or the person who's taking care of you is injured or passes away. Estate planning is not just about protecting material assets. I know a lot of people think that they don't have enough or they're too young. Estate planning also protects you, your body, your health, especially if you aren't married. Let me cheers to completing that ebook. Okay, cheers to that. There was an accomplishment I did while my babies were babies. They're still babies, but they were babies. And I was in the middle of the night breastfeeding at 3 a.m. and writing. I really, really dove in. And I probably did it as a distraction so I wouldn't think about what was actually going on in my life. But it was a healthy distraction, and I'm happy that I can help and share my view on what gave peace of mind and protection for my kids and myself. I also began learning about the stock market and trading. I have a best friend who's been trading for years, and she would always tell me about the advantages of the additional income. And it just seemed like a lot. But I took advantage of her one-on-one, consulting sessions about strategy, and it really helped. And I learned a lot, and cheers to me learning something else new. And I did make some money. I did make money from the stock market. And it is a really good way of securing additional income. That was one of my goals, and that really helped me achieve that goal of acquiring additional income for my family. I spent 75% of my birthday from 2019 to 2020, taking care of a house and 2 kids as a single mom with my village to help me. So, on top of completing my goals, so cheers to me completing those goals. You know, 2020, though, my birthday, I really try to sit down with myself and what am I trying to accomplish with this birthday? What are my goals for the 2020 to 2021? My therapist asked me, and I responded to be selfish. And I don't mean selfish, I'm not going to be there for other people, but that my self-care is priority. Being present for myself is a priority. Being present for my kids is a priority. Being present for those who love me and love on me and provide peace and don't take away from my peace, priority. Because all that together is helping me, become a better person, a better mom, a better woman, a better everything. Taking care of my skin, my mental health, my heart, just loving on myself. Boundaries and scheduling are the two things that I can think of on top of my head that are going to help me with that. Another thing, along with setting goals, is I do set goals on my birthday, but I also decided with the suggestion from my therapist I had a mission. When I met her after my husband died, she asked me what my mission was. So we set goals. What was my mission after he passed away? And I said to find out who I am outside of being a widow, a wife, a mother. Well, let's cheers to that real quick. Before we dig into there, let's take a sip. So along with taking care of me, here I am on a mission to find myself, but I found her. I was taking care of my duties as a widow and mother, but I just needed to also just take care of myself, find out what my passion is and go out and live it. I'm here to inspire, share my story, uplift someone, anyone who wants to hear how you can spend your whole life dreaming to live a different life than the one you lived as a child, and then to finally achieve that life, and then it's ripped away from you, and you're exactly where you tried not to be, a single mother. But what I have learned is that the dream that I actually was trying to achieve is to live in a home full of love and joy. You can live with love and joy with who does and who doesn't live in your home. My heart still stings. I still cry over what happened. But that doesn't mean I can't smile about the beautiful life that I still have a chance to live. I'm a woman, a strong woman, a smart, kind, loving woman. I am also a mother. I am also a widow. There's so many parts of me, and I have to embrace them all instead of me separating them, and instead of looking at how much my time from my never-ending to-do list and my full schedule takes away from my life, I have realized to embrace it and find enjoyment in everything I do, because all of it is my life. I just have to remember to take moments for myself to take care of me. So, reflecting back on goals that I created for myself, goals that I have created for loving my body, goals that were created for my family, birthday goals, goals based on, the passing of my late husband. I'm sitting here thinking about I haven't accomplished anything, or not as much as I have, and I did it. I mean, I'm doing it. I'm living my passion. I'm here inspiring. I'm working from home. I have 2 healthy baby boys, and I'm filling them with love. If anything I could tell for a parent, it's like if you can get anything right, it's just give your kids love. Love, 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 and just make sure they're filled with that, and that you present, and you're taking care of yourself. I mean, so as much as I was trying to find out who I was outside of my being a mother and a widow, I just had to take care of me. I was always there. I wasn't lost. I was here. I just had to take time for myself. And when I took time for myself to work out, to look nice some days, to wash my hair, wash my face twice a day, get in the kitchen and be one with food, because sometimes we don't want to cook, but now this is life. But just falling in love with yourself, and really, like I said, taking moments for yourself. I'm not, it's nice to go out on trips and take vacations, but right now we can't do that. There's other things we can do, like, taking time to put on a mask, or, call a girlfriend and do like a cocktail hour, or, social distancing drive-bys. Whatever it is you have to do to take care of what taking care of you means to you, do it. If that means taking a moment to work out, or calling someone. I know that it's COVID and you can't have people in your house, and if you have kids, I know it's hard to try to find moments to breathe. But they do take naps. So whatever you can do, they do fall asleep at night. And it may not be every day, it may not be every night, but taking moments throughout the week to just center yourself, meditate, take a walk, have a glass of wine, read a book. It may not be the whole book, maybe just a chapter, or even like me sometimes, just 5 minutes or 10 pages. But take the time for yourself. So I feel good, because this whole time in my life, I remember Gary sitting on the porch and looking at me and saying, "You don't look happy." And that feeling, like, as some of you guys watch the Disney movie Soul, you're like, I finally got it all, but I'm still sitting on the porch looking sad. It wasn't that I was looking for something, but it was there all along. I had to take care of myself. I was trying to do the most for him, do the most for my kids, do the most for work, meal prepping, spending in the kitchen all day Sunday, meal prepping, and looking at him outside, enjoying his best life with my kids while I was cooking breakfast, cooking lunch. And I realized I just wasn't taking time for myself. When I took time for myself, I actually don't mind being in the kitchen all day, because I'm lucky enough that I can do that for my family. I'm blessed enough that I don't have to work 3 jobs, or I can just have that one, and I can just take care of my kids and my family and myself. So, cheers to a new year. Cheers to discovering you. Cheers to loving on you. Cheers to choosing life, love, joy. Bring it on, 2021. Oh, wait, I take that back. Because I don't need to challenge this year. I don't challenge my life. I don't challenge anything. But you know what? Just cheers.